What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be about manifestation and belief systems, because belief systems are basically the source of our thoughts. So what we believe is going to decide what we think, and is going to decide which reality we live in and which reality we create. So in this video, I want to dive into how to actually change your belief systems practically. So practical things that you can do in order to reprogram your mind in order to achieve a reality which you enjoy more. So if you have certain wishes or whatever, it just removes all artificial programming which has been put into you from outside sources. And you don't really need you don't really need to have a goal in mind to do those things. It is enough if you just do those practical things, and it's actually gonna work with your mission and your purpose. So it is not gonna. You don't need to worry that if you don't have a certain goal, that this program doesn't work with you, because you can just do it. And it will just in general free your mind, create a better reality, and make life more enjoyable in general. And as I said, you don't need to have a goal in mind. You can, but you don't. It's not obligatory, mandatory. It's easier word, because it will just strip you away from everything that is negative and doesn't belong to you, anyways. So there is two pillars for this. The first pillar, and which is like the basis, is physical health, because we all live in a physical body which works and sends a lot of signals. And the problem is that if we are not healthy physically, there's always this alarm and stress and negative thoughts creep up automatically. So we want to clean up, or maybe not clean up, but we want to organize and harmonize our body, which is the basis for everything. And how can we do this? Well, the first thing is nutrition. And so it's basically important to eat healthy. And there's so many people who claim to have the perfect diet. I claim that I have a very good diet too, my way of eating. But I can just recommend you to do what I do, but maybe you have other belief systems, but I'm very certain in my approach, because I've been researching nutrition a lot. So my approach is the primal diet from Argenis Wonderplanet, and it is basically a diet which consists mainly of raw meat, raw dairy, raw eggs, raw honey, unheated honey, and a little bit of fruit, and also intestines and organs raw, which may sound weird to you, but it's just a thing of being used to it. So that's what I can recommend. If you want me to make a whole entire video just about nutrition, let me know in the comments. But if you just research Argenis Wonderplanets or Primal Diet on YouTube or in the internet, you can find a lot of information about it. So there's a lot of information about it. It's obviously controversial and not mainstream, but as you're gonna see with this program in general, that everything mainstream that you do is not really leading you into the right direction anyways. So maybe it's a good thing that it's not mainstream, and you want. I'm not trying to force it into anything. You obviously are a responsible individual, and you have to know yourself what you're gonna do or what you want to do. But yeah, just because it's not mainstream and mainstream science says it's maybe bad, if you're asking me, that's not a reason to give up on it. Second of all, what's the basis? Is direct work on the nervous system. I do a certain exercise which is very easy to do. It only takes in the whole day like 15 minutes up, maybe, probably even less. And I have this from Matrixer or Jonathan Didas, and it's again a German conscious researcher who does great content, unfortunately in German only. Well, he has a German English site, but his main focus is on the German audience. So I'm gonna link everything from him below in the video description. But how to do this protocol, this is very easy actually. You're gonna need a ball. I should have brought out a ball. Let me say something for this video for showing purposes. Let's just imagine for a second that this is a big bowl and you fill it up with cold water. It has to be cold. And then what you want to do is dump your head in it for around 30 seconds. Then you want to pull your head out of it, of the cold water, and you want to do a breathing exercise, which is just 4 seconds inhale, 6 seconds holding, and 8 seconds exhale. That's one time. And the 4, 6, 8 you want to do 2 to 3 times maybe. So you 30 seconds and then 3 times 4, 6, 8. And this time you want to repeat. So 1, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. 30 seconds, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. 30 seconds, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. And that's one block. And you want to do 3 a day. You're gonna see that that one block, so 3 times 30 seconds with each 3 times 4, 6, 8 is gonna last. It maybe takes 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes at max. And if you do 3 times a day, it's gonna be 15 minutes at max. So it's not too much of an investment. And even if you just do it once a day, it's obviously gonna be better. But what I've been doing is 3 times a day, and that's also the recommendation from them. At least 3 to 5 times. I'm a bit too lazy for the 5 times too. But that's what I do, and that's what I can vote for. And the second thing is going to be the energy essences, also from Matrixer. It's basically a connection to, how do you say, information from higher dimension, and you can get access to the information, and you can meditate with the energy senses. For example, I have it here in the bottle, and you can just reprogram your mind, which is gonna lead towards more inner freedom. And also, as we know in law of attraction and manifestation, the inner state decides what happens on the outside. Maybe for a bit more general understanding. No, I think that's enough, to be honest. So yeah, I hope this video can help you out, and I'm obviously gonna link down the sites of Matrixer. It's in German, so I don't know if you're German, it's good for you. If you're not German, it's not very good for you. Maybe you can you can translate it actually. Most browsers now with the AI have this function, so it's actually gonna be pretty easy. And you can get access to the energy essences too. So those are my recommendations if you actually want to do practical things. If you want to do practical things on how to change your life and how to manifest. Yeah, that would be the video. I wish you all the best and have a nice day.